Ah, hello and good afternoon. I'd like to wish you all a happy May Bank holiday. Um, in honour of that, rather than smoking a pipe, I'm smoking a cigar, and I thought it would be most appropriate on the May Bank holiday to be smoking a Cuban cigar, so which is what I'm doing. I'll tell you, it's a Quintero. Now I can tell you a little bit about these. I'm no a cigar expert, and this cigar I'm smoking was very kindly gifted to me by my friend Ross, who sent me. He's a very generous chap, and he sent me some a bit of chewing tobacco, the sublime, perhaps the ridiculous, but I like both. I have very egalitarian views of tobacco, and and don't rate any more highly than the other. Just enjoy what you enjoy, really, and don't look down your nose at other people if the thing they enjoy isn't what you enjoy. If that makes any sense. Yeah. Well, anyway, after that little bit of philosophy, um, so yes, the Quintero. It was the company that made them was obviously nationalised in the 1960s, I believe, and they were machine-made cigars, and it was decided in 2002 that to ensure the premium um, reputation of Cuban cigars, that the Quintero company would move over to also making handmade cigars. So they refitted the factory, and as from 2002, they've all been handmade. Uh, they do four sizes, and that's about it really. Very nice. As I say, I'm no, I bought, a little while ago, a few years ago now. I bought myself a humidor, and I got all excited. And I really do enjoy smoking cigars, but it's it's expensive, isn't it? Very expensive. And one of the problems I found was that days of yore, I would consider pushing the boat out, purchasing a pack of Villiger cigars or Williger uh, cigars, and I thought they were rather nice, and I always enjoyed them. And then, of course, I got a bit of a habit going with the expensive, nice handmade cigars. And I went back to smoke. I thought, oh, I can't keep doing this. Is it too expensive? And then went back to the old Williger and thought, oh dear, this isn't very nice compared to what I've been used to. So it well, it obviously my palate was greatly improved by smoking these rather nice, expensive ones. But the price of not enjoying quite so much my pint with a Williger in the pub. But an occasional pleasure now. There's always a few. Well, the thing with pipe smoking versus cigar smoking, of course, is that you can get very high quality tobacco in pipe in for pipes, and it's you've got what, maybe 9 or 10 bowls per tin, maybe. I've never, to be honest, I've never counted. And this is very nice indeed. Thank you, Ross. Thank you. Um, versus one cigar which might lasts you, besides the cigars, but it's quite for the economics and the payoff, you get more out of, and of course, because of the price of pipe tobacco, you do have the opportunity to select, store, and a lot more. If you're on a budget, if you're not, then help yourself. But it's a nice little hobby, I guess. And my problem is if it's in the house, I'm not a great one for being able to store things. I have a similar relationship to chocolate biscuits. If there's a packet in the house, they will be eaten. And if there's a cigar in the house, my humidor never really got beyond about 12 cigars in it, and that was quite an achievement. But and then I kept on having to buy more and more to keep it full up because I was smoking getting through them at a rate of knots. And on the, not on the, well, on the grounds of economy, and also the fact that, there's an enormous quantity of high quality pipe tobaccos out there to be smoked, which work out a lot better. And if you open a tin of pipe tobacco, you can have a bowl, and then you can reseal it, and for another day, age it a little bit. All sorts of things you can do, which you can do with cigars. So I enjoy them now as a special treat. This one, which, as I say, was a gift, so I don't think I've gone out, but I'm enjoying for the May Bank holiday weekend, which finishes tomorrow. Is it the third day? Yeah. So So it's been a quiet weekend. I was out busy yesterday with various bits and pieces, but today is a quiet day. Oh yeah, I watched. I don't know. I don't know whether any of you fellas or ladies follow pugilism, boxing. I managed to wangle my way into watch the Mayweather. Now I could. How do you pronounce his name? Well, I'll call him Manny because that's easier, isn't it? I don't really know how to pronounce his name properly, and I don't want to make a complete pig's ear of it. So yeah, that fight. And to be honest with you, boxing's changed since I was I like boxing. Always enjoyed. I boxed when I was a young man, in my school days, sort of thing, and I would never have made professional. I was quite tasty, and so I enjoy boxing. I'm not entirely sure I enjoy this cage fighting. It seems to me to be a little vulgar and quite overly violent, as opposed to, you know, boxing. To be able to the discipline of it, i.e., being hit and not losing your cool, and fighting an opponent, working out your opponent in the ring. It's an intelligent sport, though those that are anti-boxing would not agree, perhaps. But the cage fighting seems to me to be overly. It's just pure aggression and violence. Really doesn't appeal to me at all. People want to watch that. By all means, you're very welcome. I wouldn't, stop banning things, but it's not for me. Anyway, so watched the fight last night, and it seems to me that boxing's developed into if you're able to run away from your opponent and not let him hit you for 12 rounds, you win. That's my view of it. Anyway, so just an odd cigar video, just to break up the and all the rest of it. As I'm a bit tired, actually, obviously staying up to watch the fight, but there we go. So nice to see you all, and I hope you all have a very good week, and I'll hopefully catch up with you very soon again. And possibly it'll be a return to the pipe, the pipe. Okay, take care. Have a good week.